Do you hear that? I think the tea is ready. You're listening to Pop of Tea. Hello, everyone.
We're back.
Happy Friday. I don't know why I'm singing.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy
too.
2021.
We didn't have an episode. Well,
Yeah.
It would have been last week that we were saying this.
Right,
I guess.
right. We would have said Happy New Year last week, but things didn't go our way, and it's fine.
Major technical difficulties, and
Major.
we just decided we'll just wait, and we'll do the quality this week.
Mm-hmm.
But we have masks on. If it
Yeah.
sounds weird still,
If it sounds a little muffled, we're just playing it safe for this week.
yes, yeah.
Because Sydney had COVID and
I had
stuff.
it, but I'm good now. But it's still like just a
Yeah.
formality. We don't, we're not. We're in a basement.
Yeah.
Your parents.
You mean our studio?
Yeah.
All right. So great. Sydney's better. It's 2021. Hopefully great things happen for this podcast in 2021.
I mean, yeah, like that would be great.
Yep.
Because really, we started at the end of 2020.
Yeah, like September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're just getting started. This is episode 17, everyone.
is it?
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's a lot.
it's a lot.
Thanks.
17 weeks. Like
Yeah.
almost in a row too.
Almost. Yeah.
That's wild.
Good for us.
That is crazy.
Okay, so Teen Mom 2. I feel like that counts as personal
Wait,
news,
we're not
right?
even talking about New Year's resolutions or anything because we.
Oh, we can.
Well, because we didn't. We were going to.
That's right. I feel like we talked about it because we did, but we never put it out.
We never. Yeah, we got like 10 minutes in, and then we started freezing every other second. We're like, did you? Are you frozen? Okay.
Are you? Can you hear me?
Then I'll just talk, and then I'd be like, "Did you just hear that?" And you're like, "No." I'm like, "God,
All right. So New Year's resolutions. Did you make?
I did."
Oh my God! I didn't even do it. I didn't even do it, and I said I was going to.
Mask is in my mouth.
God.
We had a conversation about it, and I was kind of thinking like, "Wow, I'm 26 years old, and I've never physically wrote down."
You've never done that. That is crazy.
I've had like things in my head, but then obviously like February comes, and I'm like, "Screw that!" Like,
Yeah.
this is gonna be a long year.
All right. So let's hear it. I'm excited.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna read all of them because some of them are just like boring. Like read one book a month.
Okay. But that's fun. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if that
I had a
happens,
goal of that last year. I didn't do
Okay.
it, but
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But then I have like funny, stupid ones that like get a litter robot,
oh my
which
God.
is a $500 litter box.
Oh my God.
But let me tell you,
Does it save on cleanup?
I don't have to scoop. It scoops for me. So the only thing I have to do
Oh.
is like empty the bin, but that bin is like pretty secure, so it doesn't like smell. I've been watching YouTube videos. I've been like doing like everyone loves it. Everyone says it's the only litter box you'll ever need, and you only need one for however many cats you have. I have 2 litter boxes right now that I slave over like once a day.
Ugh.
So annoying. I gotta sweep up. I bought a Roomba to clean up the litter for me, but it doesn't even do that.
Are you
So
serious?
it has to do the whole house.
Oh.
I will end this rant soon because no one cares. But like, if you have a litter robot, hit me up. Let me know how you think or what you think about it because
Big investment.
it is. I would probably put it on financing.
Okay.
They have that option. It's like you could pay like $50 a month.
Okay.
It's like buying a mat. Actually, my mattress costed me less than that.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well,
So that's kind of crazy to think about, but
I mean, I don't have animals, but if you plan on having cats for a long time, then maybe it's worth it.
For
you
life.
know? Yeah.
I'll never not have a cat. So I think
that's sad.
I've already decided that I'm getting it. But
It's just when.
Yeah, just when. So that's one of my goals. I have keep it up with Pop of Tea, which I didn't know how to say it. I'm like, should I be like, oh, like get a sponsorship? We should just see where it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't want to set ourselves up for failure.
No, I
So
don't want to
that's a
have too
good-
many goals. Like I just want to be like, okay, like let's just keep doing what we're doing. Like,
Yeah.
get the momentum and then like,
There you
know.
go. Yeah, no, I
'Cause
like
it's
it.
been rough the past couple weeks, like with the Skyping and
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that again.
yeah, like this just feels so much more natural for me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But that's really it, other than like the normal dumb stuff, like be
Okay.
healthy.
Yeah, I think that's everyone's goal every year. Yeah, I didn't make any.
Okay.
unfortunately.
It's a weird year to like randomly start making them for me. So I feel like it's normal for you to not make them this year.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
this
I
is
would
just
really
a
have to,
shit
like, maybe I'm putting
time.
too much pressure on it in my mind. I'm like, oh, I have to make good ones, but like,
Yeah, but you really don't. Like,
yeah, I'll think on it. Maybe next week I'll get back to
yeah,
you.
it doesn't have to be, January 1st.
That's true.
It's still the beginning of the year.
Facts.
But yeah, I guess that was really all I wanted to talk about.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna again talk about this last week, but we didn't have a chance. We both binged Teen Mom 2, and I'm so excited to talk about this because Teen Mom 2 is one of my favorite reality shows.
You love it so much.
I love it.
I do too, just not as much.
Teen
I
Mom-
didn't keep up with it like you did.
Yeah, I mean, and it's weird to think that like it's 10 years old
I know.
and that I actually watched it when I was 14.
I was 15, 16.
And I don't remember watching it, but I did because
Me
I
too.
kept up. But it's like,
all of those episodes on Netflix, I was like, I remember this.
right.
And we were kind of the same. I was the same age as, they're a little older than us.
They're like 28, 29.
I looked up all their ages, of course, and they're like, yeah, I think one of them is 30,
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, like 28, 29, 30.
So Netflix put the first 2 seasons on and we both binged it. I was like, I forgot.
was so happy to see that on Netflix.
Oh, same. And I forgot about some of the stuff that went on
Yeah.
and how crazy their like, honestly, I feel like their lives have gotten more tamed now that they're older.
Well, I'm sure the money helped.
yeah.
Like, they went on this show, they completely exposed themselves and showed themselves struggling. Like,
Yeah.
none of them had it easy,
No.
I would say.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't want their lives, but to 10 years later, I think they're in a really good space. Like,
Yeah.
They're making a lot of money.
Right.
They've got MTV behind them. They're still on TV, which that's a whole other thing. I don't know if
I read something online that said that the ratings for this season's Teen Mom 2 were the lowest they've ever been. And I
Oh.
am like,
Why?
no, don't not renew this show. Like, I need this show to survive.
well, people are kind of leaving, or
Yeah.
they're not sticking with it. Like,
Yeah, Chelsea just left. She just had her last episode the
Yeah.
other day. which
Janelle's
is sad.
gone.
Yeah, Janelle's gone. So the only 2 originals left are Kale and Leah. And then they keep adding. This mask keeps falling down.
yeah, I know.
And I don't know if it's because, like, I'm talking or if there's just
You are
too
talking
much
a lot
going
more than
on.
usual.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just going to hold it like this.
okay.
Well, no, that would be it. Anyway. But yeah, every time they get rid of someone, they add someone new from like newer seasons of 16 and Pregnant.
Yes.
And
Which I forgot was still on.
yeah, which is,
like-
yeah, I don't watch. The only 16 and Pregnant franchise that I watch is Teen Mom 2. I don't watch Teen Mom OG. They're boring. I only watch Teen Mom 2. And like they came out with Young and Pregnant. Like I don't watch that shit either.
Oh, yeah. No.
So anyway, yeah. So like they added Brianna,
yeah.
Jade, and now they're adding someone to replace Chelsea. I'm like, stop.
It's just not the same.
Stop adding new people. And then the segments are so short because they have to cover 5 people's lives. Like, just keep it at 4 people. And then we'll see, like, more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of stuff happened in season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I forgot how messed up Leah's life was.
know,
because
like-
now she's so much better. But she, like, cheated on Corey.
She cheated on him twice. Once when they
Yeah.
were dating, and then once right before they got married, like a
Yes.
week before their wedding.
And I forgot, like, how bad their living situation was, like, in that trailer
They lived
thing.
in a trailer. Okay, so, yeah, like, no offense to anyone who owns a trailer or whatever.
No, but this one was, like,
It wasn't
falling
good.
apart.
Yeah, like, she had to walk down. Their bathroom was in the basement.
Yeah, like, the
And-
tub was not legit. Like,
It looked awful. I felt so bad. She had twins. Like, I would be scared carrying one child down there, let alone two.
And then the one had, like, at the time, they didn't know what the problems
Yeah,
were.
she had all these
Like,
problems.
muscle, bone issues. I mean, now
Yeah,
they know that
development
she has,
problems.
like, muscular dystrophy. But at the time, they didn't know.
They didn't know. Oh, my gosh.
And then Chelsea, I forgot how much Chelsea was back and forth with Adam. Because, like, now, obviously, she's married to Cole. and her
Yeah,
life.
they have a really cute family.
Yeah.
They look like they're doing great.
Yeah.
Aubrey is so old.
I
I see
know.
pictures of her. I'm like, I just watched like 20 hours of you being a baby.
And
like,
now
I feel weird. I just feel like I know these people and I don't.
I know. And then like Kale's my favorite teen mom.
Is she?
Yeah, I know a lot of
Why?
people don't like her because they think she's a bitch, but
No, I like her. I think she's real. I think
Yes.
she is really strong. Like,
I don't know. I guess just compared to the other ones, I've just always gravitated towards her, and she lives in Delaware, so that's really close.
she's relatable. She really is. Like,
Yeah,
and I just noticed the whole time, like, when she was going through shit with Joe and her mom and like being homeless kind of, and still like going to school, working, she never broke down. Like,
ever.
she didn't cry.
No.
Joe would say the meanest shit to her.
The
And
meanest shit.
She would just be like, okay, whatever. I would cry every day if I was her.
And
I really would.
I know, yeah. So she was like almost homeless a few times and was in a really abusive, verbally abusive.
Verbally, he was so mean to her.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, sitting there, like, she's 17, 18 going through this. I'm 24. I don't know if I could do it.
I couldn't.
How do you go through not having legit, like, parents by your side?
Yeah, like, her dad was never in the picture on the show. I don't know.
She met him one time on the show. She, like, traveled to Texas to meet him.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
And, like, hasn't talked. She has no communication with her mom now.
Her mom's a bitch.
Yeah. And an alcoholic. Like,
yeah, like, her mom was
never
not
sober.
nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, she went through it. And I just don't think, even at this age I'm at now, that I could have done all of that. Like, she had to literally pay for everything.
Yeah. I know.
I mean,
I don't know how she did it.
I don't either. And Janelle's just messed up.
Janelle's messed up. Her mom, I'm glad that her mom stepped in to take care of Jace.
Thank God.
Because without her, honestly, Janelle wouldn't have custody. Like, the kid would be in foster care.
Probably.
He wouldn't be there.
And I knew that her and Kiefer, like, were a thing. But again, I didn't realize.
It took up a lot of time.
Yes. And I totally forgot that it was like 2 seasons.
You know, like, the highlights, but you don't remember. Like, he went to jail like twice or 3 times.
I know.
And she bailed him out. And then, like, oh my gosh, wait, when she moves in with her friend, I forget her name.
Is her name the one that beats her up?
They get in a fight.
Yeah.
In her
I want to
like,
say her name's
room.
Tracy, but maybe it's not.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh.
But that was hilarious.
So funny.
They got in a huge fight. And then, like, the boyfriends started beating each other up. And I was like, what?
Honestly, like, I guess I don't. If someone's your good friend and you see they're in that much of trouble and...
Oh, yeah, it's completely dysfunctional. I would never get in a physical fight with any of my friends. I really wouldn't.
But it's like Janelle is so... Oh, she just gets under your skin. Like, I can't.
Yep. She's just drama. And I feel like her mom has said that to her. Like, she loves drama everywhere she goes. There's just an issue.
Yeah.
And, like, so when she got arrested, but then she got out on probation and she had to go to, like, therapy, rehab, I think.
Yeah, she went to rehab.
But then she had a probation officer. And do you remember the conversation she had with him about how she was going to a Kesha concert?
Yeah.
And he's like, you can't go. And she was like, but I look up to her. She's like literally my idol. Like, I have to go. I got these feathers in my hair. And he's like, I don't care. If you go, you're breaking probation. You have a chance of going back to jail. And she was like, I feel like she ended up going.
Probably.
I don't know. Like,
she gave no shits.
No, I feel so bad. Like, ugh. God, if I got pregnant when I was 16, I would at least, like, drop my life to take care of the child. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have the kid and then act like that. I know I wouldn't. As much as I probably would be pretty unhappy with that, but...
I mean, I wouldn't expect my mom to just, like, have custody of the kid.
No.
Like, your mom didn't ask for this.
No.
So
not at all.
Well, yeah. Oh wait, do your Chelsea South Dakota accent.
I don't know if I could do it again because I did a really good one.
Mom.
Fuck.
Adam's coming over.
Oh my God, I can't do it. Like, Dad.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know. Adam just called me.
That was good.
The first one was so much better.
Wait, do it again. Dad.
It's like, Dad. We'll get back to that. I feel like
but she still has that. I mean, obviously
Does
she still lives. Yeah, she still has that. It's like Cole and the kids.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Like Adam, I'm not good at it.
That
Adam didn't go to the daddy-daughter dance. I can't do. I'm not good at it.
Yeah,
but
it's like weird. It's like fast, but then she pronounces her O's a little weird. And, like, her A is a little weird.
Yeah. Adam.
Literally though, like, they were so dysfunctional too, and she did not deserve anything he put her through.
No, I hate him.
He's the worst.
And her parents hate him too, but it's like
her mom in seasons 1 and 2, weirdly, I feel like didn't hate Adam. Did you notice that? I didn't like her mom. I did not like her at all. Her mom should have
really sat Chelsea down and been like, Chelsea, this is abusive, and honestly, I'm not letting you out of my sight until you like commit to
her and her mom
not.
were both like, Adam called.
Yeah,
and then
she's
her mom
like,
be like,
really?
are you gonna? Yeah, she's like, well, you're not gonna get back together with him, are you? And she's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Chelsea, you want to go to the
back together?
You want to go to the bike show with me?
And then they see Adam, and then he doesn't even say hi.
But then Chelsea said, I don't know, Mom. I feel like Adam's going to be there.
And that was so good.
That was more natural, right?
Yeah.
And then the mom's just like, oh, you think?
Yeah.
It's like, no shit.
She and like her mom met a guy at the car show and like left her alone. I'm like,
so weird.
And she's like, we need to go. Like, Adam's here. And her mom was like, oh, is he? Like, where?
That was good.
And then I think at one point she even said that her dad like will refuse to talk to Adam, which is good. But her mom doesn't. So I think for Christmas, like, he went to her mom's, but didn't go to her dad's. I think her name's Mary. You got to be on the same page as
the dad.
Randy. Because
Randy,
great guy.
Yeah.
He was good. I think he babied Chelsea a little bit.
Paid for, well, but that's the thing.
He paid her
like,
rent.
I know, but it's like I get that. She comes from a family that has money, and people like I think have said she's had things handed to her, blah blah blah, and it's like yes, but I'm trying to think.
To do a lot. I think
it's like when you have a kid at 16, what's the dad supposed to do? Be like, all right, Chelsea,
you're on your own.
You have a kid and you don't have a job. I'm not gonna Of course, my parents would help me.
Yeah, same. If he had the means, which he did, there's no reason why he wouldn't want to help his daughter. Like,
and eventually she did get a job and she contributed like $400 a month, and then like she has to pay for the kid. Yeah, like.
And she was a good mom. Like, she never really went out. She took care of Aubrey. She was a good mom. So I think if she acted like Janelle, he would say, "You're out. Like, I'm not paying. I'm not supporting you to live in the house."
Yeah, no way.
He's like,
I just can't believe that like people like Janelle, like people live like that.
I know.
Like, can you imagine that being your life?
No, I cannot.
Like, obviously, there's mental problems there.
Yeah,
and she did get diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I'm pretty sure. But it's just like in and out of the house. Your mom's kicking you out. Your friends are kicking you out. You have
they're screaming while Jace is like crawling around on the floor. Like,
it's just a mess. Unhealthy.
It is. I felt bad.
So people
made for good TV.
Yeah. So the first 2 seasons came out on Netflix like this past month, and people are watching it. And on Twitter, I don't follow her, but I saw through the grapevine stalking that people are attacking her now. And she's saying that was 10 years ago. You have to remember whatever. But
people like don't realize that, or they do.
I guess
or
they
haven't seen it.
Yeah, or they're just saying like, can't believe you were like that, and you're like, basically though. I think people were forgetting that like it was 10 years ago. But
I never liked. I mean, after that, I never thought twice about it. Like, I wasn't like, oh, Janelle, like, you know, maybe she is doing well now. But just based on that, I kind of I want nothing to do with her.
She's doing better with the fact that her and her mom, they can coexist.
Yeah, I saw I was on Barbara's Instagram. They post pictures together. They look.
Yeah, but she's still like in another abusive relationship with her husband or ex-husband.
Are they divorced?
I don't think they're officially divorced.
Okay.
They live together now. Like, they have a kid. She has 3 kids and he has 2 from other people. It's a
whole mess. Whole blended family.
I think she's doing a little bit better, but whatever.
You can't go through that and like
be okay. Yeah,
no.
Scarred for life.
Yeah. So
I just had to get all that off my chest.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Netflix, we didn't talk about this, but something else I saw on Netflix that might be not my favorite movie right now, but I love it so much. 17 Again.
Was Zac Efron?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's on Netflix.
Have you never seen it before?
I have seen it once.
Okay.
When it came out.
Okay, yeah.
And it came out in like 20...
when Zac Efron was still like the thing.
Yeah, it was like after High School Musical. But it's a good movie.
It is.
It has good people in it.
And he's so cute.
He's so cute in it. And I just think like I was laughing out loud. Like I was like, damn, this is like my favorite kind of movie. It's like a rom-com.
Yeah.
But
like there's no excessive cursing or like violence.
No.
Like it's just a good
movie.
Yes.
And yeah, Nate actually put it on because I was trying to get to sleep. It was the night before I went back to work for the first time, and I couldn't sleep. So he put this movie on, and that was the worst decision because I was like, oh my God, I want to watch this. So I stayed up to watch the whole thing. I went to bed at like 3. So
Oh my God.
got like 2 hours of sleep.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
No,
But
that is a good one though.
it was worth it.
Yeah.
So good. So I recommend everyone watch it.
Very good. Very good.
Even if you've seen it, because I've seen it, but
Sometimes you forget though.
I
It's been a
forgot.
while.
Yeah, I forgot that Chandler was in there.
Yeah.
What's his name?
From
Matthew
Friends.
Perry.
Yep.
Leslie Mann. Love her.
Mm-hmm.
She was in it. Like, that's like, if she's in a movie, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like, she's in all the good movies. So
Wonderful.
great times on Netflix.
Bachelor season premiere. I gotta open my other notes.
I know, right? So I need to show you what my notes look like because it's a lot.
Oh my God.
It was just a running. It was like I was writing down my thoughts as I was thinking. I was like, I
did
felt
it
like I was
after.
live tweeting, but on my notes app. It was kind of tiring.
Hopefully we have some of the same. We probably will.
Probably, but some of my notes just say, like, Lauren, another attorney? Question mark. Like, I don't even know.
Oh my God.
Okay,
All right. Well, hopefully we can decipher as we go through.
yes.
So let's start with, I guess, Matt James as a person. How do you feel about him?
Love him.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
Yep.
That's my first note. OMG, I love MJ, which I'm calling him MJ.
I think he's
He's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, like he's down to earth. He just seems, like
He's a
no
real
drama.
guy. Like,
yeah,
I love it. I think it's good that he's never been on a show before.
That's important to
He's
know.
a fresh face.
Yep. He's friends with Tyler Cameron.
Yep. And yeah, so he's in the world, in the Bachelor world, but not really.
Has not been on Paradise. Has not been on The Bachelorette.
No. And yeah, I didn't really know much about him obviously before, but I thought he was cute.
Yeah,
But then like starting the show, I was like, he's hot. Like, I am attracted.
He got cuter as we got to know him. I mean, not that he
Yes.
wasn't cute. Like, he was cute just looking at him, but once you
Once
get to
you
know...
saw the whole show like start with the music and he's
Yeah.
driving that car.
And he has a nice smile, too.
Yeah.
So he's, from off the top of my head, he's 28.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up in North Carolina, but lives in New York now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a real estate broker.
Yep.
And he has a, not a community, organization that he created for kids that are like underprivileged in New York City, and he like gives them different experiences within the city and stuff. So he's a good,
so
like,
cute.
he's good.
Like, he does good work.
Yes.
For the kids.
Yeah.
He works for the kids and like homeless children. Like, what?
He seems like a very sweet, like, giving.
There has never been a Bachelor so selfless, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I agree. And so I think good choice, Bachelor producers.
Like our last Bachelor, Peter Weber.
I didn't watch.
I hated him.
Didn't him and the girl just break up or something?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I liked him when he was on The Bachelorette.
Okay.
But then when he became The Bachelor, I was like, I just became less and less a fan of him because he was kind of a little fuckboy on his own season. And
that's annoying.
Because he didn't end up with any. Okay, we're not going to talk about him. But
yeah. Well, okay.
just going from that to Matt, I was like, this is going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was so excited.
And coming off of like Tayshia, the Claire and Tayshia
Yeah,
season.
I was kind of over that.
Yeah, like
quickly.
I'm glad how it ended. Like, that was great. And like when Tayshia got there, got better. And now like coming into Matt's season, I'm like, all right, I'm digging this. Like,
yes.
This is good.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we know a little bit about Matt, so that's how the episode started. We got background on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then also it was filmed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So, and it's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I've seen some memes, like funny memes that like Claire and Tayshia are like,
I
they're
saw
like,
some of those
what?
things.
Like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
we had to be in this like stupid resort in
Which
Palm
I wouldn't have
Springs.
complained about that, but
No.
compared to,
But it was so hot. I feel like it was uncontrollably hot, and the foliage on these shots is beautiful.
yeah,
And they can wear like comfortable clothes. Like, it's not snowing, but it's not 100 degrees like it was for them.
yeah, exactly, because everyone was sweating that
Yeah,
season.
so
It was
this
disgusting.
is like this is way better. And do you know what like town is it in? Like the Poconos?
Right near Pittsburgh, I think. Right?
No,
I'm pretty
so
sure.
far from us. I'm
I
like,
know.
is it close? Can we go drive? Like, that'd
Road
be cool.
trip. Okay, are yours in chronological order or not chronological? Yeah, right.
Yeah, they are. Like, I started once they were going through all the girls. I was making notes about them.
Okay.
We were gonna talk about their bios last week.
Yeah, but we never did.
We never did, and I'm kind of over the bios now. Like,
Oh yeah, because now that we know all of them.
Yeah, and we know some of them went home. It's like,
So before we get to the girls, I just took note that Matt asked to speak with Chris separately first because he's never been through this, wanted some advice. And that's where he brought up the fact that he's the first Black Bachelor. And he was really nervous about that because he said he didn't want to let down certain viewers because you're going to have people who are like, we want you to pick a Black girl because you're Black.
Right,
but then,
right. They're like, we want that. We want that.
Right. But then he said, I don't want to upset the opposite side and say, if I end up with someone white, I don't want to upset other viewers. So he feels a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he does.
And I obviously can't, like, I don't want to say I can understand. Like, I can understand the pressure maybe, but I can't, I'm not in that position. But,
anyone would feel pressure in that situation. Like, he's making history.
Yeah.
And he's paving the way. Like, he's the first.
I can't believe that. Wait.
Yeah, I
Wait,
know.
so he's the first Black Bachelor, but wasn't Rachel Lindsay?
Yes. Yeah.
She was the Bachelorette,
right? She was a couple
right?
seasons ago, yeah.
Okay, so there was a Black Bachelorette.
Yeah.
But not a Black. Okay, so he's the. Okay.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, is he the first one in the whole franchise?
That'd be bad. I mean, it's bad. It's still bad. Like, it took how many?
This 25th season.
25 seasons? Really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because
and not even like just all white guys.
Yeah, not even like any other.
Nothing.
Yeah. Because I was about to say, all the contestants, they usually
they're pretty diverse.
Yeah, I mean, it's predominantly white, but like you see, you know.
Totally.
But as far as like the main person.
The lead, they like, you need to do that as a franchise.
Right.
Like, you just have to,
So, yeah, that's what I wanted to just mention about him and Chris's talk. Okay, so now we can get into the limo arrivals.
Yeah. The ones that stood out to me was Katie, the vibrator girl.
What was that, dude? Like,
I really liked it. I thought it was hilarious.
I know you liked it, but
it's never been done before, and I thought it was hilarious.
It was funny.
Like, I want you to meet someone very important to me that's got me through this quarantine. I'm like, okay, does she have a picture of like her grandma?
Yeah.
And it's just a vibrator.
Like, it was funny, but then she continued it too long throughout the night.
It was her thing. She's vibrator girl. Like,
it's just,
I'm surprised
like,
I know her name. I don't know how I do, but so yeah, a little much. Like, none of them, I just feel like when you first impressions, you just got to be confident and be normal. I don't think, like, I don't know. I know the producers probably tell some of them they have to do this, but
probably.
I don't know. And that would be where I would screw up because I would not be able to form a sentence.
My first thought wouldn't be to do something spectacular. I would probably just go up and say, I'm so thankful to be here. Like, I hope we can form a connection. Like, I don't know.
You
like,
just got to, like, it. Yeah.
And a majority of the girls do that.
Yeah.
But of course, they're going to show the crazy ones.
Yeah.
I wrote down the lingerie girl, Kaylee.
Mm-hmm.
She showed up in lingerie, which I'm sorry, but like,
I know.
That was almost more weird to me than the vibrator. Because, like,
agreed.
You're showing up half naked.
Agreed.
It's
weird.
Like, no one wants to see that.
Was her job something to do with, why did she have a rack of clothing with her?
Because she wanted him to pick. She said, I don't know you very well, so maybe I'll get to know you by you picking out an outfit for me.
Did he pick it?
Yeah, he picked out a red dress. She had two options.
Okay, I missed that part because I was just kind of like.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, like, whatever.
Right, and all the girls were watching. They were like,
oh my God. The girl Kayla, who I
spelled
had
a little weird.
Yes.
Okay.
She showed up in the pickup truck. She's also from North Carolina.
Yes. Yeah.
I also had the girl Kit. Mm-hmm. She showed up in like the luxury car and
Kit,
the feather dress.
She's like an American. She's like the American girl to Kit.
Yes.
In real life.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
She's a fashion designer from New York, but she's only like 21.
Her mom is Cynthia Rowley, the fashion designer.
I saw that, but you know, I didn't take the time to look up. That name sounds familiar.
I don't know. I only recognize the name. It sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar.
But I don't really know what she does. But so her mom's famous. Her mom's
so this is probably
designer.
why she got picked.
Yeah.
But she came in like she's already a biatch.
Too composed. And too, like she's, ugh. And she looks very tiny.
Yeah.
She's like short.
She said on the when she got there, she said the limo gave me like ride share vibes, so I had to come alone. I'm like,
yeah,
what? Like so you're too good?
No.
And then, Abigail, which we'll get into later, but she showed up and she was the one who she is deaf, and that was another one that stood out to me.
First person who's deaf, the first deaf person on the show.
Yeah. So when she got there, her entrance was sweet because she was really vulnerable and like came out and said, like, I'm deaf.
Yeah.
I have.
I feel like you kind of have to do that, but
Yeah. But he was so sweet. He's like, I'll really enunciate for you. Because she can hear when she has her implants on.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yes, like she could hear him, but without the implants.
She still lip reads a little bit too. Like,
so that was sweet when he said all nuns. I was like, oh my God.
I know, that was adorable.
Yeah.
I have to say, I didn't know that about her.
What do you like before?
No.
Yeah, it wasn't in her bio, I don't think.
No, like I remember when we went over the bios, I looked at all their Instagrams, like who I thought my favorites were. She was in my favorites from the bio, and then I went to her Instagram, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, it's kind of boring. Like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. Yeah. So I took her out, and then now I've been back on. I'm like, okay, like I have a different perspective now.
Yeah, she's the only one that I followed after the other night.
Yeah, no, she's adorable.
And then the last one that I had that made an impression on me was Queen Victoria. I can't.
She's my least favorite at the moment.
I cannot.
And she's only staying on. She only got a freaking rose because
producers.
Yes.
And I was looking on Twitter and everyone's like, you can see in his expression, because of course he saved her for the last rose.
Yeah.
He did not want, because he's so real and genuine that he doesn't want to probably deal with the drama.
Oh my God, I hated her.
I can't.
I really, really hated her.
I'm a queen. Blah, 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 like, oh, please.
Yeah. She goes, I'm Victoria, like the queen.
Yeah.
Your name's Victoria. That's not like a special name.
Yeah, seriously.
You can't. I wouldn't be like, I'm Sydney, like Australia.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, like no, you're Victoria.
You're just Victoria.
I've seen some TikToks. I saw one TikTok about her. It was like a confidence coach, which I'm like, don't you have some type of breach of like you can't talk about what's confidentiality between a doctor. Well, this girl was like, oh, like Victoria came to see me before she went on the show.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's probably illegal.
Right? Or it's just made up. I don't know. And she's like, true. And I told her, like, you're a queen. And she took that way too literally.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, I hope that's real. That's really funny.
I feel like that's got to be fake.
It has
you
to
never
be.
know.
I don't know. But, yeah, very, very odd.
So
who else?
I feel like those are like the only ones that I wrote down.
I have one of my like more liked ones was Piper.
You're gonna have to remind me.
Yeah, I don't know I forget what she looks like, but she goes, her last name is James, and she said like,
oh yeah,
she said her dad or someone only wants her to marry someone.
She said
they wanted her to keep her last name. Yes. She's like, so that would be perfect.
She's pretty.
I was like, that was smooth.
Yeah,
like,
that was smooth.
Yeah, you couldn't do that unless you had
it's the same last name.
So I really like that.
So after the limo entrances, usually they start with a toast. And I want to get your take on this. He prayed. He did a prayer. And Twitter had so many different opposing views on it.
I saw it.
What is your view on it? So if you feel comfortable sharing.
I do. If I was there, I would feel awkward as hell because I don't pray. Yeah. And every time I'm in a situation where we're praying, I just do it, and I'm nothing's going through my head. Because I'm like this.
You just put your head down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm not religious, and then but I don't think it's wrong of him to do it. I've seen people that are like, he shouldn't have assumed that everyone's Christian or everyone prays and believes in God. Which is true, but it's his season. He's the main guy. And if he wanted to pray because he was nervous and that makes him feel better. And a lot of girls liked it.
A lot of them were like touched by it. But you know what that just brought up in my mind?
What?
The Tayshia and Ivan thing. Maybe this is good that he did this. Because Tayshia and Ivan didn't, I literally just thought about this.
That's so true.
Because she didn't know.
He's agnostic and she's not.
Which, did you listen to him on Caitlyn Bristow?
No.
Okay, it was so good. Okay. Better. Okay, so I listened to Ivan on Caitlyn Bristow's and I listened to Ben on Nick Viall.
Yeah.
Ben just went on Caitlyn's but hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
But the Ben and Nick one, I was really excited. Not nearly as good as the Ivan and Caitlyn one.
Okay.
But
good to know. Probably won't listen now, but yeah, he came out and said, because they didn't say it on the show, which they should have. They're so weird about that.
Yeah, but he basically just said he's agnostic, meaning he doesn't know. Like, nothing's been proven, so he doesn't know.
I've said that I'm agnostic.
Yeah, like
before.
he said, I'm not atheist.
No, that's not the same.
But he said, like, they discovered that at Fantasy Suite night, and he said, he's the type of person where if someone's a good person and they have different religious beliefs, he could get past that, but she couldn't do that. And to each their own. Like, yeah, I'm not religious.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna bash anybody for whatever they want.
No, but to people who are religious and they want someone who is also religious, that's their right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like
you can not be with someone for whatever reason you want. If that's religion, sure.
Right.
But I wonder if it's a deal breaker for him.
For Matt?
Do you think?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe this is good. Like,
but you're right. I'm glad he kind of got it out of the way first.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Because honestly, to me, if someone prays in that type of situation, they're most likely religion's important to them. Like, Tayshia didn't do that, and religion's important to her.
Which is kind of weird.
Like, I wouldn't do it because I'm not religious.
Right.
But if I was one of those girls that night, I probably would have done the same thing as you. Like, I would do it. I don't pray on a daily basis. Like, honestly, like, I'm not religious, but I feel like I'm airing out my dirty laundry. Like, no. I do believe in God, but my family did not.
I was baptized.
Same.
But don't know what that means, and I don't really care.
Yeah, like, it's just not something that we practiced in my family growing up.
We didn't keep it up. We started, like, I remember going and whatever. Then I feel like we just kind of stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I don't know.
Some people are like that. It is what it is.
Right.
If he prayed, to me, that's not a deal breaker because I think I can be with someone. If someone said to me, though, like, Danielle, I want to go to church with you every Sunday, and to me, I honestly might have to think about that because that's just not.
Like, look, if it's at like noon, I'll go once a month or once like, I go for holidays maybe. Like, I'm not getting married in a church. Okay. I'm going to say that. It's never going to be in a church.
Okay. And you're allowed to.
I've thought about that so many times because I've been to a couple weddings in a church and I'm like, this is
not for you.
Weird. Yeah. Because then it kind of just, people get divorced, which we're going to talk about.
Yeah. Yes.
Still in The Bachelor. But like, you get married in a church and then you get divorced, but then I feel like they feel so bad about it because they got married in a church. It's like.
Yeah. So maybe, for him, I think
we'll see.
This was his way of calming his nerves because he was really nervous.
I would be too.
And you know what?
Oh my God, you're standing in front of 30 women.
Mm-hmm. You've never done this before.
And you got to make a toast and what?
Yeah.
And he said he's never been in love before.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild ride for him.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I think we can all agree that the premise of The Bachelor and Bachelorette is, how do I say it? Like, it's not realistic.
I thought you were going to say, like, it's not to find love, which kind of, like, it's
true.
I mean, it is,
not,
but
they make it way more serious than it actually is. Like, because we're all, I mean, Claire was older, but, like, if you're in your 20s, like, late 20s, mid 20s, a lot can happen. Like, you don't know, you're not going to find your soulmate on a show.
And a lot of these girls are so young.
Yeah.
Like, 21, 22, 23. Yeah.
Get out of here.
They're young.
What? Has she even, like, I don't know.
I can't imagine going on The Bachelor at 21.
No. I mean, she's doing it. She already had, I think she had, like, the most followers. She already has, like, a couple 100,000 followers.
Wow.
She was already kind of famous on Instagram before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, like, why, like, she doesn't need the clout. So I'm wondering. I actually saw a TikTok of a girl that was tracking the Instagram, what's it called? Analytics or whatever.
Yeah. To see who gets the most.
Yeah, to see who got the most followers after night one.
Who?
Abigail.
Okay, yeah. Well, I contributed to that. Yeah.
And Matt James.
Oh.
Claire.
I didn't follow him.
I did. Claire only got like 30,000 followers after night one of her season. He got like 100,000.
Oh my God.
So people love Matt. I think he,
yeah,
he's well liked.
So
which is good.
Yeah, of course. All right, so after the prayer, they go into their cocktail hour, I guess it's called, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like an all-night cocktail party.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they leave in the sun.
Yes!
Sun's up. And I've heard from multiple former people on the show that I follow that are like, that's true. We do it all night.
That is...
Because they want to make sure that he doesn't send someone home, that he,
Right.
So...
So he talks to a lot of the girls, and then you get to see the girls interact with each other.
Yeah, which is funny.
So Victoria takes his time twice, which annoyed me.
Me too.
And she makes a big deal of it, saying like, if these girls don't want to talk to him, then I will. It's like, ugh.
And she's like, she's sitting down with the girls, and she's like, wait, you haven't talked to him? And they're like, no. And she's like, what are you waiting for? Like,
being
do
annoying.
you want to? Like, obviously you don't even want to. And they're like, relax, bro. Like,
yeah.
oh my God. I mean, there were a couple girls. Did you notice that 2 of the girls were wearing the same red dress?
Yes.
That's
And they
pretty
were
funny.
placed like right
right
next to
behind
each other.
Oh.
So where to begin?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying. My notes really don't make sense. I got to get better at this.
The next note I have is, so the Kit and Victoria drama. Kit hates her.
Yes, because Kit
And-
is like, what, the princess? Or
She goes, I'm the president, king, and CEO. Meaning, like, Victoria says that she's the queen, and Kit said, well, I'm the president, king, and CEO. I was like, all right, chill.
yeah.
You're both annoying as shit.
Yeah, you're both real annoying. I don't think he's not going to end up with either of them.
Either. No.
No way.
So it was the Kit and Victoria drama. And then there was the drama between that girl, Mari, and Katie, Vibrator Girl.
Yeah. Wait, what happened with Who is Mari?
Mari was like, she has long brown hair. She was telling him a story about, remember she gave him like a boarding pass
Oh.
and was telling a sad story about her
Yes.
family in Puerto Rico and like the
yes,
hurricanes and stuff. And then Dildo Girl comes up and taps her on the shoulder with the vibrator.
Like on, I think.
Yeah.
Like buzzing.
So Mari was pissed and then was like talking crap behind her back, like to all the girls and whatever. I think that was a little blown out of proportion, but whatever.
Yeah, it was, but that's what we like.
Yep. And then I have who else? Oh, Abigail gets the first impression rose.
So they kissed.
They made out.
And he's went in for it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I guess I was a little thrown off. Like,
yeah, I'm like, was that necessary? But maybe he got caught up in the moment, I guess.
Right.
But she was really sweet.
Yes, she was.
And I wanted to look up like more about her implant thing because I didn't want to say like the wrong thing. Because the cochlear implants, and I took a picture of it. Basically, what it is it says it's a small electronic device that electrically stimulates the cochlear nerve. That's the nerve for hearing. So like the implant sits on the outside. So like if she takes it off, she can't
under
hear.
her hair.
Yeah. I mean, she really opened up about that, and he said all I asked was for everyone to be vulnerable, and you did. So. There
And
you
her,
go.
what I thought was really interesting was her sister
is also
is
deaf.
also deaf.
That is like
Her older sister.
Such bad luck though for those parents.
I
Like, how do you
mean,
have 2 children? Like that's insane.
That's wild.
That's so sad.
That is crazy.
But I mean, it seems as though she's making. Like,
they've really like embraced it.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
no, look at her. She's getting the first impression rose. Like carries a lot of value.
Yeah,
It does.
So I was happy about that.
Yeah, I love her.
He sent home 8 girls.
Yeah.
At the rose ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
which was fine. I mean,
I didn't really know them.
no. The only one I was surprised about was the ballerina.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like they hyped her up so much in the beginning.
They did.
Yeah.
And the only note I have is Alicia's the ballerina and went home night 1. But something about her I just didn't. She wasn't my favorite by any means. Like I didn't have her in my top 5 or anything.
No.
And this is no offense to ballerinas, but you gotta be, like crazy a little bit to be a ballerina. Okay, and I know she worked with kids and taught ballet to kids, but like, I just can't imagine having that type of structure or like focus. Like, I don't know. It's just a lot of freaking work.
Yeah,
to be an adult
hard.
ballerina.
I know.
I did ballet when I was 5, and I was pretty bad.
I did ballet too, and then I peed my pants at rehearsal. Yeah, my mom will love
God,
that.
that's very traumatic. But yeah, like, so I just think that's a little intense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, surprising. Still,
Yeah,
she's pretty.
Yeah, the rest of them I couldn't care less. No offense.
Me neither.
But then like the previews for the rest of the season, they showed like a few minutes of what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
And it does look like it's dramatic. And
Yeah.
they're bringing in more girls.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you know? I don't know if we talked about this, but the blonde girl.
I saw on Twitter because I
Yeah.
didn't know who it was.
What's her name?
She's from another season, right?
Yes, she's from Colton Underwood's season.
Like, why are we bringing in these people?
And you know what's weird? She is really good friends with Hannah Brown,
who is
really good friends with Matt. So people are saying, why didn't you introduce them before? Why
That's
are you
weird.
like, oh yeah, now's a good time? I really forget her name and I can't remember, but she was a super virgin, meaning she did not kiss. She had her first kiss with Colton on national television.
You're
she was like
kidding.
20 something.
Oh my God.
No.
My thing. Okay, so like when they brought more guys on for Tasha, Was I was
Understandable.
annoyed, but I was like, this makes sense. But
Yeah,
for
she needs
him,
like fresh guys. Or why are they bringing in new girls?
like we're sending home people on purpose. Like we don't
Yeah.
need more people. That's
and then
so
like
annoying.
the one like problem girl that comes looks completely awful.
Yeah,
the
and
one
it looks
that everyone
like that's
hates.
a setup. Yeah.
Like she seems like the worst. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's unnecessary. Like that's not
Yeah.
a normal thing.
And
Like
they've
did
been-
he maybe say like I'm not feeling it? Like he doesn't know. Maybe he's like she's not here. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think it's annoying, and I don't want it to happen, but it obviously is gonna happen.
You know what else is annoying? People who intentionally spoil things. And I
What
don't know
happened?
anything. Don't tell me. I'm not.
Yeah, don't tell me.
No. I don't know anything. But my sister freaking sends me and my mom and I a post on Instagram that's like Reality Steve.
Okay.
And it's like, I think I just read the caption that was like, don't read this if you don't want spoilers. And I was like, why would you send that to me? And we both are like pissed at her. Like, we don't want to know. And she's like, I know who he's. Okay. She just goes, I know what happens. And I was like, I know. And I was like, why?
It's like, I want to know, but no.
I don't want to know. Because, of course, I'll still watch. But it's like, I just want to be surprised. I do.
Yeah.
And so I just want to like say that and get that off my chest. That's the most annoying thing to me.
Don't
because it's easy to
send
find spoilers. It is easy.
Oh yeah, there's an Instagram account. I regret doing this, but I read a spoiler for Tayshia's season.
Did you?
That said Ben was coming back before we knew Ben was coming back.
Okay.
And
well, too bad that didn't. I mean, good thing it didn't really amount to anything.
No. But yeah, I was like, I'm never doing this again.
But then, like, I guess people might say that the Claire and Dale thing, like, that was a spoiler because everyone knew. Everyone knew that Dale and
we
her,
all knew.
like, we all knew what happened, which is kind of weird. Like, that was a spoiler I was fine about because I was kind of like, that can't happen, you know?
Yeah.
And then it was, and I was like, wow, really? Like, they're gonna get married, and all these guys. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Before I move on to the whole timeline thing that I want to talk about, do you have any other things from the cocktail party or the rose
Oh,
ceremony?
her name's Heather. I wrote it down in my notes.
Oh my god, there you go.
She was an extreme virgin. Okay. And I'm wondering if her and Matt had any history because she comes in and he's kind of like,
Hello.
yeah, like maybe they talked on Instagram. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe they just Snapchatted a little bit. I wanted to say, I think Bennett and Kit would
my
go
God.
together well.
Bougie F.
Yeah, like right away I was like, yeah. I really liked Brie. She's also half black and had a similar story where her parents got divorced pretty early on.
I remember her.
And maybe like I think they both didn't really have a relationship with their dad, and their mom, Matt's mom, and her mom both like, you know, like dedicated their lives to like making sure that they had a like good childhood and stuff. I could see her going.
She
far.
probably makes it far. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was reading an article online today, and then Sydney and I kind of talked about it, and she knew most of it, but I was just discovering this. So I was thinking to myself, like, all right, The Bachelor just ended. Tayshia and Zach said that they've been engaged for 4 months. So then I backtracked and I was like, okay, September. So Matt's season must have literally like just started not that long ago.
Yeah.
So then I was reading this article and it said Matt was supposed to be on Claire's season, but some things went down between the two of them with like tweets and whatever,
doing cameos, which wasn't about Claire. Like she overreacted, I think.
Yeah. So he wasn't on her season anymore, but then the producers like got to know him a little bit better and thought he'd be a good bachelor. Which, speaking of, there was a record. It said on the article like 6,500 women that auditioned for his season.
Yeah.
Like, the most ever.
Yeah.
So
he's
that's
had the
crazy.
most engagement. Like,
yeah.
So crazy.
But then, so I was trying to figure out like when production was for Matt's season, and it said he tweeted at the end of September, "See you in 2 months."
Yeah.
So his season literally just ended at the end of November. So
how do they edit that fast?
I don't know. But that's like crazy to me that like he's either engaged right now or he's not. Like,
right.
Isn't that crazy? I don't know. That's just crazy to me that like
in the past year we've gotten like if he does end up with somebody, three couples.
That's nuts.
Claire, Tayshia, Matt, all of them. Like,
yeah.
What?
Crazy.
It is. It's really crazy. And we've had a couple like Bachelor breakups recently too. So it's, I mean, it's gonna happen, but it's interesting to see who ends up and how long they last, you know?
Mm-hmm. Should we move on to another couple that's Dunzo?
We have to. How could we not talk about this?
Kim Kardashian West.
No, fuck that. She's Kim Kardashian.
And Kanye West are supposedly, yes, getting a divorce, which we've kind of talked about this recently, how
They've
they're
been
on the
living
rocks.
separately. He's
Yes.
in Wyoming and she's in California.
It just, like, it's not a surprise,
No.
but it still hurts my heart. Because I just wish that they, like, back in their prime in, like, 2014, 15, 16, when they were, like, so strong, like, I just wish it could always be like that.
You thought that they were going to last forever.
Yes, like, they talk about how they're each other's love of their life. Like, they were friends for a while, then she got married to Chris Humphries, and then he was there for her, like,
Right.
Whatever. Like, it's like a love story.
They seemed very solid.
Yes.
They did.
And they have the 4 kids together, and it's just so sad to me that,
I know.
like,
I know.
and none of them, we were texting about this, none of them, like, keep men. And I'm
No.
not blaming them,
No.
but it's like, how come none of, like, I don't understand.
It's a little weird.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
every single one of them have children with and I will say Kim was married. She wasn't married when they had the first kid, but they were married for 6 years. So I will say she kind of had somewhat of a
yeah.
normal
I mean, at this
situation.
point, Kendall's the only like sane one. Clearly, she's no kids,
Right, but like
no husband.
all the other ones like have kids with people they're not married to or they break up with.
Oh, it's so weird. I mean, well, Chloe's back with
Tristan, but like
it's not stable.
no,
It's not healthy.
like he cheated.
Right. So it's wild.
So here's what we know, and then the plot thickens. So they are supposedly going their separate ways. Kim has yet to actually file.
But she hired the famous divorce attorney.
Right.
That deals with every celebrity.
Yeah. So E! News, and I wasn't going to believe any of the sources until E! News put it out. So now I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And they did. And they wouldn't put something out if it wasn't true.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
they made the Kardashians.
Exactly. So E! News puts, a source says, it's gotten to the point where they haven't spent time together as a married couple in months. They've seen each other for the sake of the kids, but have been living separately. Kim has known the marriage has been over for a while. And, you know, it's no secret that he has bipolar disorder and he's gone on these rants and she's had to
Tried
come
to run
out.
for president.
Yes. He's
Like-
like come out, or not him. She's come out and said, like, we're working on that. Like, she's had to make public statements after his rants.
She's had to do damage control.
Yes. And it's like, how many times can she do it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess if it's your husband, you try and work through it, but I guess it gets to a point where
I think
it's
they've
like,
tried. She's probably tried enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, he bought like a ranch in Wyoming.
mm-hmm.
A couple ranches, actually. I feel like.
You have like horses and shit.
Right.
So another quote from the source says, she wants to make sure she's making the right decision for the kids. It's not about the marriage anymore. She'll always care for him, but it's over between them. And I'm sure it's a tough decision. Like, why wouldn't it be? Like, it's just,
Yeah. Right.
it's crazy. And I'm not a celebrity, so I don't understand. I've also never been married or have kids.
Right.
But I just feel like being two huge personalities, like, such pressure must be put on you
Yeah.
to like I just can't.
I know.
But she's been on Instagram and her stories, like, posting videos of her working out with her sisters. Like, she has not commented. Like, she's probably trying not to add fuel to the fire, I guess.
I mean, I feel like since this has been such a long time coming, she's probably, like, obviously still upset, but the initial shock might not be there. Like, she's
Yeah.
probably like, okay, like, yeah, like, I've known this for a while.
For years,
She
probably.
probably had a week straight where she cried kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder who leaked it.
right?
Like,
But I mean, I'm just going to say, I don't like Kanye West.
he's
I
not
don't.
likable.
I don't like him. I think he's crazy. And not like crazy, like, because he does have a mental disorder. He's bipolar. So I'm not saying he's crazy because of that. I think
He's a jerk.
yeah, he's a
He's
douche.
a douche. Yeah, no, like the shit, like I know it was years ago and they had Taylor Swift and him had the whole feud, but like who?
Yeah, even from that, it was like, okay, dude.
You're
like,
not normal.
no,
Like you
no.
think you are this god that, and like
He does
I
think
love,
he's a god.
Yeah,
And it's
he does.
weird.
I love
Like,
Kanye's music. Like I
I
respect
liked
him
it
as an
before
artist.
it got all religious, but
Right, like his new like whole religious thing is different. But like, you know, as an artist before, like,
Yeah, like you
I
can respect
him.
you can respect it.
And then I liked him even more and defended him because he was with Kim, and I loved
you love
Kim.
her. So you're gonna vote. You're gonna, you know,
and
root for them.
I mean, and we've kind of agreed, especially after watching the David Letterman thing. I feel like I
Yeah,
got you more
that was
on
so
board
weird.
with her. But she deserves someone better. Like, she's smart. She's just, I feel like such a good person. Not saying he's not, but I just feel like
it's not, like, she's out of his league.
Yeah, she
deserves
really better
is.
than this. She really does. I mean, I don't know her like that, but that's just
when he thought he was running for president, he had like a weird rally thing where he was wearing a bulletproof vest and he was ranting about how they almost aborted North.
Yes, and like, how could you forgive him after that?
How could you just be like, yes, that is my husband? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't think she ever. No, I don't think she stood by him through any of that shit.
He's very against abortion. Like, he's just like kind of too extreme.
Yeah,
for me, and
he's something else.
And okay, so, I don't know. I've never had this thought before.
Oh, God.
But since there are rumors about Jeffree Star and him potentially having something going on, I could see him being a closet gay.
Really?
Yes, I could, because I feel like I mean, obviously he hasn't come out, so he's either internalizing it, and it's weird.
See, I've never thought that. I just think he's going through shit that is way more complex for me to understand.
I've never thought it either.
So then, okay, let's get into the plot thickens with Jeffree Star.
And I don't even know. So I know how this happened, actually. It started with a TikTok of this girl who is known to just start shit.
Why do people do this?
She's known to go on Dr. Phil, and obviously, like, I saw a TikTok that exposed Dr. Phil, and that's not a true.
I saw it on
That's
my
not
Instagram.
a real show. Like, they literally tell them what to say, kind of thing, for clout and likes and whatever, like clickbait. So it's this girl who is like, she said that a source told her, a trusted source, said that Kanye and Jeffree Star have been having affair, an affair, yeah.
Which I don't believe for a second. Well, Jeffree Star said it's not true.
He did not.
Are you sure?
When did he say that?
On
He
posted. There was an article.
Oh,
I thought it said Jeffree Star said that it was fake.
Well, I've seen. So his last Instagram post is him
He's still in Wyoming, yeah,
saying ready for Sunday service. He's going to Kanye's Sunday services. He's in Wyoming.
Let me see.
And then I've seen a text thread of him, Jeffree Star, texting with his friend, and the friend's like, yo, like, what's all this like rumors with Kanye? And Jeffree goes, ha ha ha, you have to come visit sometime.
What?
I don't know. I don't think, from what I've heard.
On E! News, no, those rumors about Kanye and Jeffree Star aren't
true.
But
Jeffree Star did not.
Okay, maybe he didn't say it.
No.
Wait, let me see.
No. Of course E! News is going to say that they don't want this getting. They don't. If it's true, no one wants this getting out.
It says a source very close to Kim and Kanye denies the claims. There's absolutely no truth to Jeffree and Kanye.
I don't believe that. But I believe that a source close to them say that they're divorcing. So I'm just choosing to believe my own story.
There was a tweet that Jeffree tweeted where people are claiming they can see Kanye in the reflection of Jeffree Star's glasses.
Oh.
And there's no way it's
No.
You can't see it.
I did see a tweet that Jeffree Star tweeted 10 years ago that he deleted. And it was like, thank you for a great night, Kanye, XO. And like, stuff like that is coming out. Apparently, I saw this TikTok that this other girl went into detail. And I guess Drake was going to release a diss track on Kanye. But then he decided not to. And this was like a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided not to because it would change Kanye's life. Like, it was almost like he knows something.
Wow.
And didn't release it because it's like either calling him out for being gay, and he's like, he didn't want to like cause that much trouble.
Maybe he is gay. I don't know.
I just want to like, I'm going to check Jeffree Star's Instagram because I don't give a shit about Jeffree Star.
No. Honestly, isn't he annoying?
Yeah, I think he's pretty much not well liked. So it's a little weird. And I don't care for him.
No.
But did you see this one? Like, I'm ready for Sunday service. Okay. And obviously, like, so many people are liking it.
He probably loves all the attention. Not that he didn't
This
get
is
it
him in
before.
Wyoming.
Oh, I watched all the stories. I don't
Okay.
follow him, but I watched
Yeah,
them
same.
before we got here.
Weird. Okay. Oh, he's so
Yeah.
He's just weird looking.
Yes.
Like, not in a bad way, just like kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying, but I don't know. Who knows if it's true? Who knows?
I'm gonna side with the fact that I don't think it's true. Sydney's gonna
Yeah.
side with the fact that she does, and
we'll see.
We'll come back and we'll see if anything.
We will see because I don't think anything's like impossible.
That's true. If we've learned anything, then
Yeah, after the year we've had, and already it's 7 days into January and shit's hitting the fan. I just feel like
anything's
possible, and it's kind of crazy that people can just put whatever they want out on the internet and people can believe it. So
yeah, this is how people get attention.
I don't know.
Well, Kim, just side note, I don't know how sad she's going to be because she's $200 million richer because she just sold 20% of her KKW beauty brand to Coty Inc., which is known to own other beauty brands. I think they own like L'Oreal and a few other things. So she's $200 million richer.
She only sold 20%.
20%. What do you think she's going to call her brands now? Can't be KKW. Well, I guess she can.
Why?
Well, it can, but like she's not going to be West anymore.
Oh.
Like Kim Kardashian,
Oh my God.
KKW.
I could see her keeping it.
Yeah, probably.
Just for like,
and like for the kids, you think she'll keep her
continuity.
name?
Like,
This is crazy.
hey, everyone who gets married and has kids, they gotta know it could end anytime. It's not
It's not ideal, but I guess
nothing lasts forever. Okay, that was really dark.
That was really dark.
But like, there's just a chance, and you gotta be prepared for that if and when. So
I mean, I'm gonna be definitely keeping up with this shit.
Keeping up with the
I wonder if this is gonna be covered in their new season
on Hulu. Oh,
well, that too, but
They're
also
going
they
to
have a
Hulu,
final
yeah.
season coming out in 2021.
I still probably won't watch it.
Oh, I will.
I'll watch the first episode and be like,
all over that shit.
yeah, I'm actually gonna watch, and then I won't.
Like last time.
But yeah, so
all right, let's keep moving because we're at an hour right now.
oh boy.
Yep.
I was wondering, but it's been
There's a lot.
Yeah. Should we just like quickly mention like Scott and Amelia?
Oh yeah. I forgot
Okay.
about that.
So in the Kardashian business,
we mentioned how Scott was dating 19-year-old Amelia Hamlin, daughter of Lisa Rinna and
Harry Hamlin.
Thank you. I was like, what's his name? She's 19, and we talked about how he has a history of dating teenagers like Sophia Richie, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't think it was going to last, but news to us, they spent a couple days over the New Year's holiday vacationing in Mexico with friends.
Like whose friends, you know?
Yeah.
Like hers or his, because those are two different groups of people.
Totally.
I would love to know.
The only information that I found on E! News was that apparently they were all acting low key. They spent most of their time chilling and relaxing. They posted
like selfies.
Yes, like separate Instagram pictures. Separate.
Like none together, right?
No, they have not come out yet and like
it's
confirmed
weird.
this.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But
so that's
I respect the privacy,
like,
I guess.
Yeah. Like,
clearly they're still together.
Yeah.
You don't just go to Mexico with someone.
No.
Even if there's no pictures of you together.
Right.
You're there at the same time, same place.
Yeah. So there you go, people. If you're wondering about Scott and Amelia, yep.
I actually forgot about them, so I don't think I follow her, and I don't know if I follow him.
I follow him.
I thought I did. Sometimes Instagram's weird where I don't
Doesn't
see
show you
people's stuff. And then I have to look, and I'm like, I haven't seen any of these posts. Like, what? Okay.
Surprise.
But yeah, some new music videos came out recently. And we should just start with The Weeknd. Get that out of the way because it's terrifying, and if I look at it too much,
you're gonna get nightmares.
I'm gonna get
How much you wanna bet? Like next year at Halloween, that mask is gonna be like because it literally looks like it could be like a Halloween mask.
He looks like the Joker, or not the Joker. The It clown. Yeah, I don't know why I just called him the Joker, but the cheekbones and
are so defined.
The lip. Did you watch the music video?
I saw pictures from it, but I like the song.
I like the song. But I didn't like the music video. Not even for the plastic surgery reason. Like, I just thought the music video was weird.
Well, it's fake, so it's not real.
Yeah, and I'm gonna clarify that because I really thought it was real. I did. I was like, no, it's real. Like he's been pulling stunts, publicly, and this is like people are saying he wants to look like his ex, or like it's like a dig at her. Bella Hadid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then I like really looked into it because you're like, no, it's definitely not. So the only thing I could find was on People, and they said Mike Marino of Prosthetic Renaissance confirmed on Instagram that the look is actually prosthetics.
Yeah, but
I
weird
thought it was real
because he's been leading up to this.
Yeah, and people are saying like this is like a big reveal. It's like a publicity stunt.
Yeah, because like at one of the recent award shows, his face was all bandaged up.
Yeah, and people are like, what's happening? And he wouldn't confirm what the
doing.
hell was going on.
So he's like kind of been leading up to this video, I feel like. But yeah, the song is from his newest album, After Hours.
Yeah.
What's
Save
called?
Your Tears.
Save Your Thank you. I knew it was Tears something.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's funny. Like he posted a selfie on his Instagram that's kind of going viral, like of just the look.
Yeah, it's just it's scary. Nightmares.
It's terrifying.
And then also Justin Bieber released a new song on New Year's Eve and video called Anyone. And
cute.
It's so good. He covered all his tats.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
So did you see the video on Twitter?
Of him like getting covered up?
Yes.
Like the time lapse? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the
what?
Like the other topic of that video?
Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't watch it all the way through.
It's probably something you already knew about Justin Bieber.
Oh God.
He's packing.
No, I didn't see that part of why? Was he in underwear?
Yeah.
Oh.
Small white underwear. And he stands up. There's a glimpse here. You guys see it. I think I liked it.
I don't think I watched it all the way through, to be honest, because I was like, all right, I'm bored.
I only saw it because someone retweeted it and was like, we're not looking at the tattoo removal, Justin.
Oh my
God. And I watched it like, what are we
God.
looking at then? And yeah, it's like kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
So in the music video, he's like a boxer or whatever, and
yeah,
he has a love interest in the video. And oh God, that was loud.
All right, just watch it. It's only 24 seconds. Or you can keep talking and then just also watch it.
So his love interest, and we texted about this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess I just didn't look.
Just look, and then he stands up.
Okay, because like him sitting down, it's just
right, and you're like, ooh, tattoo removal, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Wait. Why is he wearing such tight underwear then? He's got a tight butt. What? And yeah, he was standing like too close to the camera.
I watched that and I paused and I was like, whoa, oh my God. But yeah.
So he ends up making out with the love interest in the thing because it's like a story.
It's like the last not Holy. Holy.
Lonely?
Yeah, the Holy music video where he's like a mine worker,
coal miner or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's following that footstep where it's like his music videos tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah. But
It's weird.
It's awkward.
Yes.
I thought about it. Like after you texted me, I was like, yeah,
that was the whole thing. Was like, oh my gosh, like, and apparently Haley was on set, which she should have. Like, I would have had to be there if my husband was gonna make out with. And what was the girl's name? She's like a famous actress.
Oh,
so
I didn't recognize her.
I didn't really recognize her either, but I would have to be on set as well.
Yeah,
because you gotta make sure there's nothing going on when the cameras aren't rolling. You know, like
yeah, I guess it's awkward, but it's like actors do that all the time.
Yeah.
But it is a little different.
I almost feel like I'd be like, why can't you get like a stand-in for the boxer? Like, why does it have to be you?
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and it was like a steamy makeout.
Yeah. I mean, the video was good. Like, at some points, I was like, it's very like, whoa, like, something's
and the song is really good, too.
Yeah, the song's amazing. But I just thought it was kind of crazy. And because Haley, they just seem very, like, the two of them are, like
tied at the hip.
Two peas in a pod.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to see him making out with someone else, it's like,
ooh.
Okay. Because the pop star music video, he didn't touch anyone. They were just a bunch of girls half naked draped around him.
Right.
Different thing.
Yeah, definitely different.
You got your tongue in another girl's mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for the music. It's for the biz. But I think it's a little weird. Like, I can't think of anyone else who does that. Or who's done that. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I can't think of a music video where... I'm sure there are some, but...
Like... I don't know how she's that cool about it. Like, I would be a little pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I would
too. Like, I don't share that stuff.
Right?
Like,
Like,
I'm not sharing my husband.
you don't like what is he getting out of that? Like, he doesn't need the money. Like, he's gonna be just fine
literally
without it.
just for the point of
Like, it's just his
video.
artistic creativity. If he had an idea and he's like, I want to do it.
He went with it all right. We'll go listen and watch it if you haven't yet.
Yeah,
people.
it's very good. Very good.
All right, we should wrap this up because
What are we at now?
an hour and 11 minutes.
Oh my god.
Sorry, we had a lot to talk about, but
It'll
I
be
hope
shorter next week.
you all got informed on Kim Kardashian and Kanye and The Bachelor and everything. So
yeah,
thanks for listening.
Thank you.
And follow us on Instagram and listen to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, or Apple.
And YouTube, I guess.
All right, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.